Voiceover confident, excited. Two very different takes on modern performance. The 2025 Toyota GT Super, the latest expression of Toyota's GR Super lineage, and McLaren's Next Level Supercar offering for 2025. Today we're breaking down their exterior design language and the color choices that shape how each car communicates speed, presence, and personality. Voiceover. If cars speak, these two speak different languages. Toyota talks focused, compact aggression. McLaren shouts aerodynamic artistry with race-bred form. Let's start with shape. B-roll. Slow slider of Toyota side profile, then McLaren three-quarter shots. Voiceover. The Toyota GT Super keeps the classic front-engine sports car proportions. Long hood, tight cabin, short rear deck, all compressed into a modern, muscular silhouette. The character lines flow from the headlamp housings into wide hips and a pronounced rear fender, emphasizing grip and mechanical balance. The result reads small but hungry. Compact footprint, deliberate stance. By contrast, McLaren's exterior is sculpted around aerodynamic function first. The cabin sits low and central, with pronounced channels and sculpted undercuts that feed air through the body. Its profile is flatter and wider, with fender arches that don't just bulge for looks, they manage airflow and cooling. Where Toyota is compact and intentional, McLaren is distilled performance poetry. B-roll. Tight headlight reveal, grille, intake details. Voiceover. Toyota's front end uses a bold, trapezoidal intake and crisply defined LED signatures, a face that reads aggressive even at rest. It's practical. Larger grills and venting for turbo cooling, integrated splitter elements for downforce. McLaren's face, however, is less about a traditional grille and more about function through form. Minimal frontal openings in some areas, with precisely shaped ducts and light signatures that sit like jeweled accents on aerodynamic sculpture. B-roll. Rear diffuser, exhausts, active spoilers. Voiceover. The Toyota GT Super's rear is athletic, a pronounced diffuser, active spoiler options, and exhaust outlets that mechanically signal performance. Design touches like double bubble roofs or subtle ducktail spoilers strike a nod to classic sports car cues while serving aero. McLaren doubles down. Large integrated diffusers, active rear wings, and complex vortex creating edges. Everything on the McLaren rear is tuned to create downforce at speed. The silhouette changes with the wing up or down, revealing that every crease has a purpose. B-roll. Close-ups of door handles, mirror stocks, carbon accents. Voiceover. Look closer and the Toyota favors tactile touches. The proud scallop in the door, exposed carbon fiber blades on limited editions, Brembo calipers peeking through 19-inch forged wheels. Surfaces are smooth with purposeful vents. McLaren's details are aerospace minimalism. Lightweight mirror stocks, flush handles, exposed composite panels. Visible fasteners, purposeful vents, and layered aero elements give a technical, almost surgical feel. B-roll. Wheel spins, static stance shots. Voiceover. Wheel design and fitment tell you how each brand thinks about engagement. Toyota keeps a tight wheel to arch fit, sporty, road-oriented, with options for forged, multi-spoke wheels and track-friendly rubber. McLaren generally offers staggered, wide setups with bespoke alloy designs, larger brakes, and more pronounced camber, an aggressive track footprint even in road trim. B-roll. Color swatches, cars rotating in studio. Black, white, vivid colors. Voiceover. Now the fun part. Paint. Color choices change perception faster than any body kit. Toyota's palette for the GT Super, following the GR Supra tradition, swings between stealth and flash. Deep gloss blacks and mad dark finishes for a stealth, track-ready vibe. Classic metallic silvers and whites for a clean, timeless look. And bold tones, yellows, blues or factory special editions, that highlight the car's curves and racing roots. Toyota also leans into contrast options. Black roofs, red calipers, and two-tone accents on limited-run models. The brand has occasionally released very dark, final editions or A90 Swan Song trims with satin blacks and carbon packages for collectors. McLaren's color program is a different animal. The company offers a broad bespoke palette, from jewel-like blues and oranges to subtle ceramic grays and deep anthracites, and an MSO, McLaren Special Operations, arm that will paint almost anything you can imagine. McLaren often markets certain finish names as part of the next level experience. High-gloss candy finishes, exposed carbon with clearcoat, and contrast detailing that emphasizes aero. On the McLaren, a bright color doesn't shout. It accentuates the sculptural surfaces and reveals shadow lines the way light on a gemstone does. For buyers, choose black if you want menace and a stealth aesthetic, white or silver if you prefer sculptural clarity, loud colors if you want shapes to leap from the curb. B-roll. Both cars driving, city versus track cutaways. Voiceover. If these cars were people, the Toyota GT Super is the focused enthusiast who wants a daily able sports car with track capability and a familiar, classic silhouette. The McLaren is the purist's fantasy, a crafted, performance-first machine that looks at speed as the primary design constraint. Both are beautiful, but they invite different relationships. B-roll. Sunset driving shots, badges close-up. Voiceover. Exterior design and color choices are the first handshake between car and owner. Toyota's GT Super hands you a compact, purposeful intention, a handshake that's confident and classic. McLaren offers a more dramatic bow, a sculptural declaration that performance was the sculpture's prime directive. Whichever you pick, both prove how much impact paint and shape have on driving emotion. Call to action, friendly. If you liked this breakdown, hit subscribe for more design deep dives, smash the like button if you prefer stealthy black cars, and tell me in the comments, would you take the compact aggression of the Toyota GT Super or the aerodynamic artistry of the McLaren? See you in the next one. Notes for editor optional. Include callouts for color swatch overlays when discussing paint, animated aero flow lines over McLaren shots, and a slow 4K reveal of each car's profile at the end.